This presentation is an introduction to the work you will be completing in workshops 3 and 4 today. Along with the new syllabuses for mathematics, English, science and history, the New South Wales Board of Studies has recognised that to live and work successfully in the diverse world of the 21st century, students need to be equipped with a set of knowledge, skills, behaviours and attitudes, and have an understanding of key contemporary issues. This set of capabilities and priorities has been classified as learning across the curriculum content. But that's a lot to include in every lesson. As adults, we adjust to the complexities of 21st century living by talking to friends, reading about issues, watching television, listening to experts, trying things out, blogging, Googling, following, tweeting, discussing, taking action, or sometimes just ignoring. So how can educators ensure that they are integrating meaningful learning across the curriculum content into teaching and learning in their classrooms? One approach is to teach with a global perspective. What this approach aims to do is to assist students in understanding that we are members of a global community and the ties that connect us mean that our actions and ways of thinking have an impact on the wider community. There are 5 key global concepts through which learning across the curriculum content can be delivered. They are interdependence and globalization, identity and cultural diversity, social justice and human rights, peace building and conflict resolution, and sustainable futures. Even young children just starting school already have some experience of issues that extend beyond their immediate family and community. Teaching and learning with a global perspective builds on their existing knowledge and experiences, helping them to understand their future life world and develop into global citizens. But how does this actually work? Miss Summers teaches her Year 3 class science every Friday. The class had been working on a unit on water, but Miss Summers decided that the class needed a deeper understanding of how important it is to have a clean supply of water. To do this, she set her class a cross-curricular research project titled, "What would happen if rainfall was low and we could not store our water?" The class discussed the concept and made the following observations. We would have to get our water from a mountain stream. Mum and I could drive our car to the stream. We would collect the water in something big. We could boil the water to clean it. It would take a long time to collect the water. But when would I go to school? When would Mum go to work? If I didn't go to school, I wouldn't be educated. I wouldn't get a job. But none of us would be educated, so nobody would get a job. Together, the students and Miss Summers decided that the project could be done in separate sections by different groups. The first group researched life in Timor-Leste because they had previously learnt that the country had low rainfall and the children and women collected water. They also knew that some children did not go to school. The second group investigated different ways to clean water. Group 3 researched different ways to harvest water and locate water. Group 4 looked at why some children go to school whilst others have insufficient money for school books or pencils. And the last group explored what happens to communities who grow their own food when there is a shortage of water. By using their existing knowledge and skills, looking at a global issue within a personal and local context, gathering and evaluating new information and applying it to a wider context, the students learnt so much from their class project, not only in science and technology, but also achieved outcomes in mathematics and English. Importantly, they addressed a range of learning across the curriculum content. Miss Summers was so impressed with her students' work that they presented it at a school assembly. This led to a school-wide initiative to educate students about access to clean water and water conservation at school and in the home. And it helped the students to develop ongoing fundraising activities which would help communities in places where access to clean water is limited. This snapshot of teaching with a global perspective is a guide to applying learning across the curriculum to your teaching.